Prince William and Duchess Kate are celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary this morning, releasing these new photos to mark the occasion, amid new questions about the future of the royal family. James Longman is at Westminster Abbey with the story. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, George. I'm right outside Westminster Abbey, where 10 years ago today, Will and Kate got married. We all remember that dress. She looked like Grace Kelly coming down the aisle. I almost fainted. She looked so good. It looked like a fairy tale, but the last 10 years have been rockier than the royal family would have liked.
As the bells of Westminster Abbey rang that day, the House of Windsor rejoiced. The second in line to the throne had found his bride. Soon after, a son. The succession was secure.
I think they were seen by the royal family as, the ticket to their survival. They had the approval of a lot of young people. They had the approval of a lot of people in the Commonwealth.
Attention turned to Harry, and when he married Meghan, the new royal generation seemed complete. But now the Sussexes are breakaway royals, and the Fab Four, as it was briefly known, is no more.
I think Prince Harry and Meghan leaving the royal family has created kind of a dichotomy and put them both at odds with each other, these two couples. And I think a lot of people see Meghan and Harry as representing the kind of progressive, modern side, and William and Kate being kind of old-fashioned right now, and that's despite their relative youth.
William and Kate still hugely popular, but Harry and Meghan's departure hit the family where it hurt.
And I think for a lot of young people of ethnic minorities in this country, watching the first person of colour in the royal family having to leave, that is going to have changed a lot of people's opinions.
When Prince Philip died, hearts around the world broke for the Queen. And we were reminded, after her decades of faultless public service, of inevitable changes on the horizon.
It's not a job you can just retire from or stand down from. And I think that they'll find a way, and the Prince of Wales can support her, and one day she will be gathered and he will be king.
An almost unthinkable thought, Britain without Elizabeth.
I do think that after the Queen dies, there will be an intense period of questioning of the royal family, and anti-monarchist sentiment is growing in this country, especially amongst the younger generation. And I think the Queen's successor will have to do a lot of hard work to gain the trust of the British people.
And in the shock of that moment, he will be the stability by being the continuity of an institution that has been going for 1,000 years, around which the nation can move forward, constantly modernise, and make sure that its political democracy remains vibrant.
In the age of King Charles, William and Kate will be the next Prince and Princess of Wales, and will have to carve out new roles to support the crown.
The monarchy is always changing. It has to reinvent itself in order to survive.
They have to do something that's seen as a break with tradition, that's seen as a break from the establishment, which so many people have a problem with at the moment.
The British monarchy has survived 1,000 years of uprisings, rebellions, and one, albeit short-lived, revolution. The next challenge, surviving modernity.
Now, polls say about 1 in 5 would abolish the monarchy, which means they're still very popular, even after that Oprah interview with Meghan and Harry. But there is a generational divide, and that's why there's still so much resting on Will and Kate's shoulders. George?
James Longman, thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.